Hey everybody, what's up? Devon here. I just got off the phone with a potential client and I had to make this video because like I'm in a mood right now because the guy I just got off the phone with was making like a huge mistake in his business. And I was trying my damnedest to be like, dude, just trust me, you're making a big mistake. But he was hell bent and insistent upon making this mistake. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm making a video because if I cannot stop him from making this mistake, maybe I can stop you from making this mistake. And so normally when I do these videos, these training videos, I'm facing the other way and Tara's holding the camera and all that good stuff. And I'm just balancing this on my knee because I was just in a mood and I had to make it real quick. So anywho, let me tell you what transpired and the lesson here, because it's a really important lesson for you to learn. All right, it's a lesson about well, let me just tell you the story. So I'm on the phone with this guy, smart guy, intelligent, has had past success in other businesses, and he's starting. He tried this internet marketing stuff before and this make money in the home business world before, and never quite had the success that he wanted. And so he developed this program that he wants to sell. Like he's like, Devon, here's the thing I want to sell. So basically, we're on the phone because I was discussing building his email list for him. I said, hey, bro, let me build your email list. I can do it at a fraction of what it would normally cost you to build your list. And he's like, yeah, Devon, I'm all in. But how's it going to convert to this one thing I'm trying to sell? How's my one thing going to convert? I'm like, I have no earthly idea. You have no data, no stats on this stuff. It could do good. It could flop. There's a good chance it's going to flop. That's the first thing, right? There's a good chance it's going to flop. There's a good chance, and this is no matter what opportunity you're promoting. And some of you guys have learned this. And by the way, quick side note, I was the exact same way that this guy is, right? And I had to learn the hard way. It took 6-7 years of somebody, just me doing stuff wrong and banging my head against the wall before I was like, I should probably stop banging my head against the wall and do stuff the way people told me to do it before. So anywho, he was like, yeah, Devon, how's my one widget going to sell? How's this one thing going to sell? Like, I have no idea. It's like, but that's not the point. Okay. The reality of the situation is you have the best opportunity in the world and you could have, 100 people jump on your email list and maybe 5 out of that 100, maybe, are going to buy your widget. But Devon, I need this thing to convert. I'm like, no, you're missing the point. I said the real value here is the long-term value of that list, right? The real money is not in whether or not your list buys this one thing today. The real money is not in whether your list opts in at 2 o'clock and by 2:30 they've bought your one widget. Okay? Even though I understand it's your widget and you've invested in it and it's your baby. And look, I get that. I really do. All right? But the value of you having a list is not in them opting in at 3 and buying your widget by 3:30. That's not the value. The value is in you having that email list and making a connection with them and them knowing, liking, and trusting you, and you adding value and communicating with them regularly and planting seeds, because over time, that list is going to make you a lot of money in ways that you don't yet realize. The problem that he was making was that he was so focused on the short term, so focused on, I got an opt-in today and nobody bought anything, right? I mean, that's what he was concerned about. Devon, I'm scared to spend this money because what if I spend this money and they don't buy my widget right away? And I said to him, they're probably not going to buy your widget right away. But Devon, what if I spend this money, right? And I only make and I don't make 100% of my money back in the first month? You're probably not going to. Probably not going to. The value here, ladies and gentlemen, is in you having, I said, he had been in this world and dropped like $100,000 over the course of several years. And I said to him the same thing I said to myself after I had lost tens of thousands of dollars over several years in this industry. I said, what if you, and I'm going to ask you the same question. I'm going to ask you the same question. What if you had spent all of the money that you spent in this business, home biz world over the past, God knows how many years, right? However long you've been playing this game. What if you had spent all that money just building your list. How big would your list be right now? My guess is, for most of you, if you're anything like I was, your list would be in the tens of thousands, given the money you lost, right? So if you had a list in the 10, 20, 30, 40,000 range, would you be able to go send an email and make some money, right? Like, Devon, I don't know what I would sell. That's the easy part. And that's what I was trying to get him to understand. What I was trying to get him to understand is that the audience, the list, is important, is the most important thing, number one. Number two, having a way to communicate with them is the second most important thing, right? The third thing, what to sell them, is the least important thing. Why? Because what to sell them is interchangeable. Devon, what if my business flops? Whoopity fucking do. You've got an email list that's big as hell, and we'll find a way to monetize it. Devon, I'm trying to promote this one opportunity and they're not buying. Okay, that's all right. Maybe we'll figure out a different way to sell it, right? Sometimes we just got to tweak stuff a little bit. Or maybe the majority of your list doesn't ever buy that thing, but we figure out 100 other ways to monetize that list. I can't tell you how many ways I've made money with my email list over the years that I never first thought for a second I would be making money with my email list that way. I want to join my email list and I want them to buy my one program. And if they don't, that's not, stop. Please stop. This video's been getting way longer than I thought it was going to be. Sorry. Please don't make this mistake where you get just so in love with your one opportunity and your one widget and this one product that you want to sell that you blind yourself to the value of having an audience, of having an email list and having the ability to communicate with them. How many people, and I'll end with this. There's a big network marketing company that a lot of you guys probably know, right? That a couple months ago filed for bankruptcy, right? It starts with the letter E. For those of you guys, some of you guys, if you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. And there were so many people that were like, I'm just trying to sell this one thing. I'm trying to sell this one thing. I'm like, no. Build your list, build a relationship with them. Because you never know if this is going to be around tomorrow or not. But I want to sell this one thing. And now the program's gone and you put all your effort trying to sell this damn program as opposed to putting the effort into building your damn list and building your audience and building a relationship with them. Stop. This is not about your one widget. This is not about you trying to sell one thing. If your list does not monetize instantly, no worries. We'll try again. And we'll figure out how to monetize it. All right. That's all I got to say. Please tell me this made sense. Please leave a comment below. Let me know if this made sense or not. I hope it made sense. It's just I was just trying to convince him. I'm trying to tell this guy, look, if they don't buy, don't freak out. Well, I'm not going to move forward because I don't know if they're going to buy my one thing. Well, then you're shooting yourself in the foot. Anywho, let me know if this made sense or not, please. Just because I'm curious, because I want you to understand this lesson. And that's all I got. If you want me to build your list for you, you don't want to do it yourself, I'll put a link somewhere. Okay? I'll put a link somewhere. Limited, this is not cheap. And yeah, it's not cheap. But if you want me to do it, see, because you understand what I'm trying to say in this video, click on the link. All right? I got love for you. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.